Monday afternoon on 97.1 FM Talk. We've had some storms that have worked through the area. Sue has been busy on the traffic front. Any updates right now?
Yeah, somebody just tweeted out a picture of the size of the hail that fell in Belleville this afternoon. Holy cow. It's like an entire hand palm full. It's like little ones merged into one giant thing.
Well,
so we really, but it's moved off further into Illinois, and now downtown it's almost like nothing happened.
Yeah, it was intense. We had rain sideways when we started the show here earlier this afternoon. We'll have Sue's News coming up in just a little bit. Also, Mr. Cusimano from Channel 5 later in the hour at 4:45. This is a cool story. We got pitched this by our friend Joe Arnold. And it's a family member, so we can see why he did that. But Joe reached out last week and said, and he reminded me that I met his father about 15 years ago. I emceed a trivia night over at Maryville University in memory of Rick Arnold, Joe's brother who passed away. But Richard Arnold participated in the National Senior Games at the age of 89. He's with us on the phone line this afternoon. He's got a great story and an awesome list of rules of life that I want to run down just a little bit too. Mr. Richard Arnold, how are you this afternoon?
Hi, Mark. Thank you.
Well,
my pleasure.
Thank you for coming on here. Now, let's talk about the senior games just a little bit. First of all, Joe included some history. Your bowling career goes back to what, like the 1940s, right? And you were pretty serious at the time.
Well, I guess I was. I was fairly young at that time, but I continued to bowl over the years and up to my current age. So I've enjoyed it, and it's been very fun and met a lot of wonderful people.
He's going to be a little modest here, but Sue, when he served in the Army in Germany, he won 2 bowling titles. The U.S. Army in Europe Singles Bowling Championship in 1954 was one of them. So you weren't just an average bowler. You're a pretty good bowler. So then I guess you don't give it up over the years, right? And how many times have you participated in the National Senior Games?
5 times.
5 times. All right, so tell us what happened last week. And this was in Pittsburgh?
In Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And as you may know, there are about 10,000 people that come to those National Senior Games that participate. Of course, I was in the bowling competition. There are about 20 competitions that go on in different venues. We were at a bowling site, and I participated in the singles and the doubles, and they'd come away with a medal in the doubles competition, so I was very happy with that.
Yeah, congratulations.
My partner is from Missouri. His name is Jim Barksdale from Steelville, Missouri, so we were able to represent Missouri that way.
Hey, Richard, it's Fred Bottomer here. What's some of your first memories of bowling? How far back can you remember bowling?
Well, probably in my late teens. I was bowling with a friend, and actually I was on a high school team, so I was in high school age when I probably first started.
Now Joe said that you were like a pin setter. What is a pin setter? The machines do that now, I'm guessing, right?
No, in those days there were no automatic pin machines like there are today. So basically, when you're a pin setter, you sit on a bench that is basically behind the pins, and when the ball comes down, the pins fall.
You set them back up.
Pick up the pins and return the ball. And get the heck out of the way.
That's amazing.
Well, congratulations. And a couple things that I want to share here because you're still, Joe tells us at the age of 89, you're still very active. You have 6 kids, including Joe, 12 grandchildren, 9 great-grandchildren. And he mentioned that a few years ago they asked you to compile your advice for life, like philosophical life advice, and you email the list. And have you looked at this list, Sue?
I haven't.
love this
I'd
list.
love to hear it.
I don't know if I can run down all of them, Richard Arnold, but this was in no particular order. Live by the golden rule. Write it down. I like that one quite a bit. Have a to-do list and prioritize. Work hard. Do more than the job requires. I wonder how often people do that, especially young people these days. Do more than the job requires. I have my doubts about that. Be friendly, be neat, be respectful, and the list goes on. Richard, do you have any others that are your favorites of that list that you would single out?
I think in kindergarten I learned clean up after yourself.
I'm going to mention that to my soon-to-be third grader. Clean up after yourself. And the last one on the list is very intriguing to me, so I have to toss it out here. The last one on a great list, which includes think positive, be happy, drive defensively, all these are great pieces of advice. Eat red licorice. Please explain. I like the rule, but please explain.
I wanted to take a serious piece of the literature there and kind of put a little comedy at the end. I do like red licorice, and I think it's very healthy. It's low calories and very enjoyable in free time. But I wanted to end the list I had of rules of life on a kind of a comedy note, so that was why I put that in there.
Well, I like that. A little tongue-in-cheek there at the end, just to make sure people are paying attention. Well, listen, I know that Joe's very proud of you. I think it's awesome that you're still, every once in a while, at the age of 58, I already think about these things. Like, what the hell, if I live that long, will I be doing? Will I still be going to the golf range every day and hitting poor shots and, doing stuff like that? But you're not slowing down at all. When do you turn 90?
In October.
October. All right, so you're almost there. Richard Arnold, great to have you on. Congratulations on the bronze medals in the doubles bowling category for ages 85 to 89. Do they have a category over 90 years old, I'm guessing, as well?
They do. There are some people that show up in the 100 age category. So
wow.
Get back to me in about 10 years, and I'll give you an interview then.
All right, we'll do that.
love
And
it.
did they test you for performance-enhancing drugs after the match, just out of curiosity?
No, they didn't do any drug tests. But at this point, I didn't have any problem, but I can't promise that for the future.
All right, Richard Arnold, God bless you. Thanks for coming on here this afternoon on 97.1 FM Talk. We'll see you.
Hang up, Mark. I want you to promise me to give me a couple of racing picks down the road of next year after you and Joe talk about
Wait,
that.
say that one more time because I couldn't hear
Derby
you.
picks.
Oh, some Derby picks. I don't know if you want mine.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll give you those Derby picks for next year, and then you just have to promise to go opposite of what I say, and that's how you cash a ticket.
Oh, okay. That sounds
All right,
good.
take care. I'm hoping, we want to get down there. It's the 150th anniversary. That's where
Yes.
his son Joe is. So that is awesome. I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh!